Two sheriff's deputies accused of assaulting a father and son during a controversial arrest in North County last year have been found not guilty. Video of the incident sparked community outrage over what many say was excessive force. News 8's Richard Allen is live in Vista tonight with more on today's verdict and where the case could go from here. Richard?
And Barbara Lee, those two deputies could have faced jail time, but now they are free, although their future with the sheriff's department is still not clear. The prosecution had argued that the deputies displayed an unnecessary amount of force, and while the jury disagreed, some community activists had a far different reaction following today's verdict.
These officers should be jailed.
Outrage Tuesday following the full acquittals of two San Diego sheriff's deputies accused of assaulting a man and his father during an arrest in Vista last year, an incident that was partially captured on cell phone video.
It shows us that our lives do not matter and that justice eludes us.
It's infuriating and it's just plain disheartening.
Last May, deputies were called to this Vista apartment complex following a domestic violence call after 24-year-old Gerardo Martinez Jr.'s girlfriend reported that he had punched her and was holding her captive in their apartment. During the arrest, this 22-second video apparently shows deputies Nicholas Morgan and Joshua Nahan shoving 50-year-old Gerardo Martinez Sr. into a wooden fence, while his son was pinned on a concrete sidewalk and repeatedly struck in the head. Following this, the district attorney opted to file charges of assault without lawful necessity against the deputies.
They've dedicated their life to be trained and to serve in this community service-oriented job. And essentially, they're being second-guessed.
And the jury ultimately agreed, finding the two men not guilty on all counts.
Big relief. Big relief.
The defense argued that the 22-second viral video did not represent the total context of the arrest, captured on nearly 6 minutes of body camera footage from multiple angles.
It basically showed a situation where there was active resistance throughout the time period.
Cell phone video is quite possibly one of the least reliable forms of documentation.
Now, following last May's arrest, all charges against 50-year-old Gerardo Martinez Sr. were dropped. And while a charge of resisting arrest against his son was also dismissed, he did plead guilty to one charge of domestic violence. He was sentenced to 4 years probation for that. Now, following today's verdict, the Martinez family did not talk, although they are expected to make a statement in the next week or so. Barbara Lee?
Richard, thank you.